Hey guys, what's up? Givenup 96 here. Just doing another video. This one is especially made out for Todd Walnuts, who hit the impressive milestone, a really impressive milestone of 500 subscribers, which is amazing. I've been following him since I think right before he started making videos. He was following me, and then we talked a little that way. And now I would consider us really good friends, and I'm really happy to see him hit this accomplishment. He knows a lot about horror in general, and just he's a great person to listen to, especially if you have the time. He's just very engaging with his audience, and he makes sure that his audience is very well taught, informed, and also he interacts very well with his audience, which is really cool. And I'm really happy to see that he got the 500 subs. But what he's doing for this contest, which is really awesome, he has 6 different prizes, and they're all great prizes in their own respect. And there's the Werner Herzog collection in there. Teenage Cheerleaders Must Die, I believe it's called, or something along those lines. A screen in Barn of the Living Nudes. Double pack from Code Red. The Aladdin digibook, which is really cool because he actually sent me one earlier, and I highly recommend that one. Along with, he also has the Jeepers Creepers Blu-ray and the Return of the Living Dead Blu-ray in this contest too. It's just an all-out great contest to get in, and I'm really happy to be getting this in. But couple quick rules that he has, like you have to place it in the comment section on the 500 sub video. You the main thing is show off your top 5 favorite editions and bring up your top 5 editions that you wouldn't mind having, which is kind of a cool aspect. I really like that because I like to know the types of things people want, so that's really cool. But first things first here, I'm gonna show off some of this stuff. My top 5 favorite editions in my collection. Number 5 is actually one that Todd gave me, because he was selling off his Scream Factory posters, and I told him that this is one that I was looking for, and actually he just gave it to me. I bought his Burning poster afterwards, but this is one he gave to me just because he's that cool of a guy, and that's the Pumpkinhead poster. This is one that I have framed, and I believe the letter that he sent me is behind this one. Definitely one of my favorite movies ever, especially this poster. It's just freaking it's the coolest thing that one of easily the top 5 Scream Factory poster arts that I've seen. Definitely like Lance Henriksen in it. It's by Osborne, which I haven't seen much of his art other than this one, but this one is definitely one that I highly recommend trying to get. It's out of print. The poster's gone by now, but if you can find it, it's a great poster. And thanks again, Todd, for giving me this. Next here is actually a Disney film. It's, well, Studio Ghibli film that Disney owns. And it's my all-time favorite Hayao Miyazaki film, and that is Princess Mononoke. This movie just speaks to me. The reason it's special to me is because it's one of the first movies that really made me love anime. And this one has kind of a Captain Planet feel, but it's really, really cool, and I highly recommend picking this one up. Just great overall storytelling by Hayao Miyazaki here about a wolf girl who's trying to protect her forest, an industrialist woman trying to make a city become powerful and run and be successful, and a boy cursed by a demon mixed in between. If you think that sounds cool, I highly recommend checking out Princess Mononoke. Number 3 as my favorite is definitely this. It is the Scream Factory Anchor Bay release of currently all the Halloween films from the is it 78? I believe it's 1978, but don't quote me. Yeah, 1978 film, Halloween, all the way to the 2009? Yep, 2009 remake of Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie. As far as I'm concerned, the Halloween 2 movie remake is horrible, as is Resurrection's pretty bad, but I love Halloween 3, my all-time favorite Halloween film, in case you wanted to know that about me. But this is a great set to have. I highly recommend it. And definitely one of the ones that I'm very happy I jumped on right away. Actually, the Scream Factory lithograph I have on my wall. I'm not taking that down because it's heavy, because it's a custom frame. Excuse me. But anyway, going on. Number 4? Number 4 here is my Wes Craven signed Scream. Mainly because Wes Craven is easily one of my all-time favorite directors. I've always felt he was a great director, above and beyond many in the horror director fields. When he passed away this year, it was really hard for me because it was knowing that this would be the final film he made, Scream 4. Although being a great film, I really feel that that man had so much more creative ideas that were going to come out later in his life. I know he wasn't young, but I believed he had more up his sleeve that we didn't get to see. But that's okay, that's what happens. It's sad. This, I feel really lucky because I literally got this. He passed away, I believe, in September. And I got this in July via signature through the mail, and I'm very happy I was able to get this. But at the same time, it kind of sucks because knowing what he was going through at the time that this was signed is rough. But that's one. And my all-time favorite is my Star Wars Complete Collection here on Blu-ray, which isn't a complete saga anymore, seeing that come December 18th there's going to be more movies. But this is my all-time favorite movie series. I was introduced to the Star Wars franchise at a very young age from my father, who bought us the VHS box set of the originals. The original cuts before the special edition cuts came out. He also, when I was about 5, so you'll be able to piece together how old I am, took me to each one of the 3 special edition releases, including my brother when the 3rd one came out, because he was finally old enough to be able to sit in the theater. But I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I know a lot of people have bitched and complained about, oh, he edited all these scenes. Yes, he did, but that's just something that's gonna happen, and we gotta deal with it. It sucks, yes, but he's George Lucas. He owns the films. They're his films. He doesn't know. Well, I don't know the Disney deal exactly. I know that they're allowed to make. They bought the rights to publish more films, but I think he still owns the rights to the original trilogy. Don't quote me on that, though. But this is also signed by Billy D. Williams. I met him at the Minneapolis Crypticon. He was there with his son, who played one of the aliens in the film, but not just like one of the guys that are hanging out in Return of the Jedi when they're having the killing of the Sarlacc pit scene where there's a bunch of different aliens and whatnot hanging out. He was one of them. Not one to like talk about afterwards, but definitely Star Wars is my #1 edition because I absolutely love the films. It was one of the first movies that got me into movies, and it was given by my father, which I really appreciate. Him imparting this knowledge onto me. But the next part of this video is the top 5 editions that I want, which is really hard for me because there are a decent amount of things that I have, but there's a lot more that I want. A lot for 5. #1 would be the Beetlejuice complete cartoon series put out by Shout Factory. I really want that. I love that TV show. I grew up watching that TV show early in the mornings before school. The next one that I could think of off the top of my head would be Evil Dead copy with the Ladies of the Evil Dead disc. I'm talking about the Blu-ray that came out. There was a limited run where they came with the Ladies of the Evil Dead disc. Sadly, I thought, yeah, we always hear that movies are limited editions, and then they limited release discs, and then we'll see them still in the bins later on. This wasn't one of those cases. I mean, I have the single disc edition signed by the Ladies of the Evil Dead and Tom Sullivan, but I would really, really want a new copy of it with the bonus disc, one of the limited editions. So those are 2. #3, the Vincent Price Collection, Volume 2. I own Volume 1, but I want to get on Volume 2 before they lose the rights to those films. Next, Friday the 13th, the complete collection, which I do not currently have yet. My brother has it. And the final edition that I would like that I don't own is the Lion King trilogy Blu-ray set that was released when Lion King was first released on Blu-ray here in the States. The one that comes in this cool like wooden looking box, and then it has like a fake drum set, and then inside there is the booklet of the Blu-rays. My brother owns it. Actually, it's in the next room, but I want it for myself because I really want that release. It's an awesome release, and I regret not picking it up. I believe I didn't pick it up because I was like, $60 for Lion King. It was before I was hardcore buying Disney again, and now I regret it. And I even dropped $60 to get the Beauty and the Beast Blu-ray. But those are definitely the ones that I'd like in my collection. They're really cool releases. And first and foremost, I want to, well, not first and foremost, most importantly, I want to congratulate Todd on his 500 subscribers. I just really want to check to make sure I didn't miss out anything. His channel link's going to be down below. I believe I mentioned that before. And one more thing is this video has to be at least 5 minutes. I believe I'm past that point already. I usually end up babbling for like 20 minutes. But I just want to let you guys know, Todd is a great guy. You need to watch his stuff, check out his channel. We've sent back and forth gifts, and he's just a great guy. And I have to, I can't stress that enough, that he's easily one of the best guys here on YouTube. But that's it for this video. I'll check you guys later. Bye.